host. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the New York Giants Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from L.A. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, it's one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps and key, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Rams, first down.
Handoff now out of the gun. Fights his way through a tackle. He is down to the 30-yard line.
15 yards.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Number 28, the ball
To the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
At the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Makes the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They give it to him again. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
It's third down and 4.
Stafford now on third down. He finds Adams, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
And the Rams, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. This is made in close. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams finish off an excellent opening series. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1.
Giants, nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And leading them out, it's one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To number 1, Malik Neighbors.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Second down pass play coming. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Chance to move the the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 11. And it's
Back now, pressure coming. Oh, complete to Diggs. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
to Stephon Diggs.
Gain of 15 there.
A gain of 15.
And it's good for a New York first down.
First down, Giants.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Throw right side, caught by Mooney. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Here's a design run. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
44-yard line.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs in the opposing 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
taken down at the 43.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw left side, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
They're going play action. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Malik Neighbors. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running for the marker on 2nd.
It's 18
Only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
ball carried by number 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Taken down at the
3 yards
14-yard
there and
line.
enough to move the
A gain
chains.
of 3 on the play. First down, New York.
All set now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Loss of 6 yards.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a
Makes the
4-point
score
game.
Rams 7.
They were able to answer a
Giants
score
3.
with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Man, not even the shorter throws are safe in this one, partner. That is some aggressive coverage to be playing for picks that close to the line.
Yeah, not in this league. You know, maybe Pop Warner, high school, even in college, but not in this league. There is no gimmies. You have to have a sense of urgency at all times because these defenders are too good. They'll go and take it away no matter where they throw it on the field.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 to 2 yards there.
Johnson. Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
The screen
7.
pass falls incomplete.
The screen pass.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Incomplete. It's third down.
Air it out on third.
7 yards to go.
And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Giants 10. Rams 7.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
That's good.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw here for Stafford. Finds the in route complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Just a yard left to go on second down.
And a yard at the 38-yard line.
Hand off now from the gun. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stafford now on first down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they bring him down around the 34.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They'll run now on second down. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Tackled on the play by a Super Bowl champ. He was a 2-time All-Pro with the Rams, Jalen Ramsey. Let's see what they went with. Third down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Lone back gets the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Keeps away from one. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, New York! The Giants making a 9-point advantage.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Rams 7.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. That's on target. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play fake, it's Stafford. He's got it over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's out of bounds, running around the 10. That's enough to make this 1st and goal.
First down. 1st down and goal to go.
Back to the well again. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Another carry for him. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
He was taken down behind.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams face a 4-point deficit. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. There's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Giants back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. On the first down, now run. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on 2nd.
He'll work against the blitz. Dumped off to his running back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd.
Trying to do it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Second and 10. We need something positive here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Second quarterback run here. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Rams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Running it now out of the gun. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
The give here on second. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Stafford's going to run with it. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 2.
On third and 2, Stafford. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Stafford back to throw. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Complete to number 83. Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. All right, here we go. Second down. Stafford from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Devontae Adams. Incomplete. It's now third down and 16.
Here he goes, third and long. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Rams.
Stafford now off the play fake. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Setting up the screen. Trucks the defender. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down.
The Giants using their first time out.
At the 2-yard line.
And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Going ground on first and goal. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage scrimmage before going down.
At the 2-yard line.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York.
Second and goal.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get a late score and tie it before the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air.
Check.
At the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Ryland tacks on the extra point, and they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Rams 21, Giants 20.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Jump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. 3rd and long for him here. Lofts it deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Rams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Checking in by Hill, right side. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
It's a gain.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Throwing now, Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Ooh, almost a throw to cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusting tight end.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Sanders sends it through, and they've taken back the lead.
That field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over first
Probably
and 10.
looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first two quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the Chiefs in a rematch of Super Bowls 54 and 58. And it's the Niner tight end. He was a tough man to pin down all game long.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in this second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They'll run here on first down. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 43.
Giants.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to number 81. It's a gain of 10. And the Giants first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Back to throw now. He finds Diggs right side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Finds a man right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down, New York.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
To number 1, Malik Neighbors.
Sticking to the air here. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. All plays on the table here for third and 3.
And it's third down.
Here's a throw. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And they come up big on third down there with the set.
That's why these coaches get paid, what they get paid, you got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
Sanders sends it through, and that throws the lead to 5.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Set up the screen. Here's McCoy. And it's picked up by the Giants. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. And while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. From the gun, here's a handoff. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Short pass brought in. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Stafford from the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Brings up third down and 10.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw here for Stafford. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Rams first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10 at the Giants' 11-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Now we're on the counter. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He's running it right on the option. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
Myles Garrett.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. There's a dive up the middle. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
He was taken down.
So 20 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Complete.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Tackle by Brian Bird.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Looking slant route complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. The kick by Ryland is good. And that trims the lead to just a couple. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Giants and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline, and now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
The Giants are set to punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
48-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Just keeps connecting to Nakua. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
10 more yards. Complete to Puka.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Cuts his way through a tackle. And they're going to be sent back to 11 after that play.
That's good.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They give it to him again. And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. They'll work against the blitz. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th-quarter lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Drive starts with a quick throw left. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking he's in it the next.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down. Now looking to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And this one does not go far.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Third and long. And throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
And the Rams, first down.
A motion at tight end left.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stafford now off the play fake. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
Brings up 3rd.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. The Giants offense all set to get started. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He tucks it and takes off. And this one doesn't go far. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
At the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Giants facing a 5-point deficit. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And in a brilliant conveyor onto midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Giants first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Setting up to pass. And he got there in time. He's taken down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A loss of 8 yards.
Back to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Incomplete. Quentin late on the coverage.
Throwing now. He's made over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
A gain of 7, but it's fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. On the move, past the 40. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
First down, New York.
Throwing from the gun. He takes it himself. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
Pickup brings up second and 2 at the Rams' 27-yard line.
And he's going to spike it with exactly 40 seconds left on the clock. Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this forward to the 19.
To number 81.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
New York.
Looking inside the red zone. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and
He stops the clock here. 23 seconds to go with the spike. Third down, 1 yard to go. Here he is to throw. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when
And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
It makes the score Giants 34, Rams 31.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought
10
down.
yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Just keeps connecting to Nakua. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
That's good.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Here he goes, one final shot. This is for the ball game. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. So the Giants come away with the win. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it could get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet who get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, Irving. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete out to the right. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 46-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Jump off, caught by his back. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up.
There he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle thing anytime he leads an offense out because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
2nd down, here's an option. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one hits for 30. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
And the Falcons 1st down. A gain of 30. And a Falcon 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Falcons take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. A give to Irving with this drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Right back to Irving now. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of
14
downs.
yards. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Irving on 2nd. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
3rd down.
He's going to keep this one. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's good for a first down.
So first down from the 41.
41-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a design run. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, they get to him right alive, and he loses the football. So it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This from 35 yards away. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Falcons taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another carry for Robinson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. And great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock. And that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it. And then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Caught, nice game left side. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get 6 more on their early advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Folk with a point after. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 14. Buccaneers 3.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. He fields it from the 8. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Complete to number 7, Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Buccaneers.
Irving here from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
This time it's a passing play. Makes the catch. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Irving does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Motioning one of the tight ends. He'll work against the blitz. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 1-score game in the 1st half. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Staying with Robinson. Dodged the tackle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down.
Pass play now. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. And a play made by Jacob Parrish.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At their
Back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. No doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. The Buccaneers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, for years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Bucs have the first.
At the 46-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. In the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 2-yard line.
Motioning the tight end left. 2nd down, looking for options. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down, give to Irving. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Irving gets it on the draw. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the 15.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They're throwing it. That's caught for the first. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Irving on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play.
Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the end route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
they're going to throw out of the gun. That one's good to Conway. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Irving. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The pickup of 17. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has room into the secondary. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers throw their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons 14. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. Things go well so far. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. New set of downs for them from the 31. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll go play action. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's brought down after a short gain. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jake Bailey on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. He'll try and run this. And this slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Throwing from the gun here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They are throwing it again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Sign quarterback run here. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. So much.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Falcons offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. First and 10 from the 32. They'll throw to start the drive. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. Going again on second. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They're all set now. First and 10.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up second and 9.
He'll look to throw. He finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Third down. Bucks it in the dime set defensively. Looking in the air here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down, Falcons.
Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The tackle made up the 12-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On second down, Robinson finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Shotgun now on third down. It's back. It's Robinson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons first down. First and goal, Atlanta.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Falcons 21.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Airing it out to start this drive. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
10 yards.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches. From the gun, give to Gainwell. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's 16 on the pickup.
16 yards.
And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Intended for Jamar
No luck on
Chase.
first down. Here's second and 10.
Brings up second and
He's
10.
going to throw it. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here he goes, third and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Once again, Irving. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Keeps away from one. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a first down. First down and goal to go.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They're going play action. Catch made. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Back to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson, starting drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Remain Pratt with the play defensively. Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Gain of 14. First down, Atlanta.
Robinson on the inside give. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
It's on the turn, falls out, he lost it. And this one belongs to the Buccaneers.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 9.
Right back to Irving now. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 8 on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion left. It's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
To Dalton Kincaid. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
This is Irving on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd down.
Irving trying to run for the first. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
4th and 1.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down here at the 16. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. Oh, he lost the football. And the Falcons had to scoop it up. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
The Falcons ready for their next possession. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Hits his running back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
3rd down give to Robinson. And He's going to be stopped right around the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs from 37.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on third down.
picked up on the play. And it's third down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Gets this one to London. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
A gain of 16
Just
yards.
how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Another one here to London. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10.
Got to give to Bijan. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. He's dropping back to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down. To the air on third and long. Shakes himself free. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. Got all of it, and this is good. And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Buccaneers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Irving on the counter. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Looking to throw here. Hits him on the out route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Irving gets it on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
For a first down. First and 10 at the 44.
Back to pass on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's the throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 4. It's now
They'll go play action. He's got it over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
That's completed out to the right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Back to throw it. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 24.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now here come the Falcons on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Got to figure out this third down here. He'll throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Falcons down by 7. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Line up the design keeper. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Throwing now. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
And the Falcons first down.
They'll look to throw it. And they'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Robinson. Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here's a design run. He's within striking distance. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Running here with Bijan. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
He is to throw. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8
Looking to throw it.
to go.
And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buccaneers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Gain of 41 yards on the play. Complete to Jamar Chase. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Throwing the out route complete. 2nd and 3 now.
To Jamar Chase. Out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Irving on the inside give. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. It's
One of the tight ends motioning left. Here he is to throw. Dump off Popeye's back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. 1st down, play action. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
They're going to try and throw it here. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? You can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. kick is good. He got it. And at the buzzer, they forced overtime. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. What a season opener we're being treated to here, Brock, as the ball is teed up. Here we go in overtime. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Bucs on offense now. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Got to make this count as they come up on second down.
26-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, and the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Completed over the middle. He takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
On second down, Robinson. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
The tackle by Ccsl. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best, like curl and go, hook and go, out and up, guys, Kate. They run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
The big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Short pass brought in. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 20. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. They can do something here. Ready to operate on 2nd down. Pass play coming here. And he's made the catch to silence this crowd. It's a touchdown. This game is over. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.